How are you? Detective Sergeant Tim Burney of the Guilford Police Department. Here today to talk to you about Town Captain 101 a little bit, and I want you to give you guys an idea of what your responsibilities are now that you've accepted this role. I understand that a lot of you are returning town captains. You've done this numerous times. You know the ropes. You know how this goes. But a lot of you guys are new. I want to just take a few minutes to kind of go over what the expectations are. And this is not an all-inclusive list, but I just want to touch on a few things that you are responsible for throughout the year so that we're all on the same page and the year can move ahead smoothly. I'm going to talk to you in two different facets. One as it relates directly to the torch run itself, and one as it relates to the rest of the year and what our responsibilities are outside of the realm of the actual torch run itself. As far as the torch run goes itself, the biggest piece of advice I can give you guys is communicate with your leg coordinator. Find out who that person is. There's one assigned to each leg in the state. Find out who that person is and open lines of communication early. They're going to be your first point of contact for any problem, any question, any new idea you have, anything you want to bounce off them. This is going to be the person you want to talk to. Via email, via phone, whatever it takes, find out who this person is and communicate with them throughout the year. The better we communicate with our leg coordinators and our surrounding towns, the more successful we're going to be throughout the year and the better events we can put together as a whole. Once you have discovered who that person is and you start communicating with them, it's your responsibility, guys, to learn the route within your town. Learn if there's hazards, if there's going to be construction, if there's going to be anything that's going to interfere with the torch run itself, via running on the road, potholes, anything that needs to get addressed before the event. If there is a problem, anything arises, please communicate that to your leg coordinator so they can be passed forward to Special Olympics and we can make the necessary adjustments so that everybody is safe and we can have a great event when June rolls around and it's time to actually get out there and make the run through the towns. With knowing your route and being responsible for that, it is your responsibility to organize support vehicles, support runners, motorcycles, mountain bikes, anything that you can find that's in your arsenal that we can put out and be part of the convoy to participate in this event is better for your town. It has to be police related. Antique police cars are okay, police motorcycles, police mountain bikes, all that stuff, we welcome it, we encourage it, but it is the role of the town captain to organize and find that stuff and make sure that we have it available on the day of the event. Once we're all set with that, guys, T-shirts is one of the biggest things that I can put forward that we have to put a big focus on this year. T-shirts creates a lot of problems for Special Olympics as far as HQ goes and getting those actual shirts out. $10 a piece for the T-shirts. It is very important we communicate that forward to all of our runners. Every police officer or employee of the police department who's running with us, it is our responsibility to make sure that we get those orders put together. Every runner's going to have a shirt. It's a $10 fee for those shirts, and we have to get those orders into HQ in a timely fashion. If we don't get the T-shirt orders in, there's no guarantee that you're going to get your short for the actual event. Communicate with your leg coordinator to find out what that date is. It does change year to year, but make sure that you are finding out that information, and you have to know that firm date. Again, if orders come in beyond that date, there is no guarantee that your shirts are going to get to you for the actual event. So as the town captains, that is one of your paramount responsibilities. Please make sure that you're getting those orders and putting them forward. Aside from the T-shirts, it is also our responsibility as the captains to collect waivers for the actual runners. Communicate with your leg coordinator. They'll get you the necessary paperwork, but every runner, police officer, or non-sworn individual from your department who's participating will need to sign off on the waiver. Again, responsibility of the leg coordinator to get that done. Aside from the logistics of getting the actual race together, the final leg is a huge portion of this event. It's why we do what we do. If you've never participated in a final leg, this is your actual invitation to take part of it. And I encourage you to invite all officers or anybody else involved from your department to also come take part in it. Those of us who have done it in the past know how amazing this event is. Those of us who haven't done it yet, this is your cordial invitation to come find out how amazing this event is. Guys, I can't express enough that running through the stadium doors with the torch and seeing all of our athletes and their families in the stands and seeing the biggest group of appreciative people you'll ever see in your life, this is why we do it, guys. I can't encourage you enough the experience you're going to get by taking part in the final leg, and please pass that forward to everybody else. If you need information about how it works, where we meet, what actually takes place during the final leg, once again, communicate with the leg coordinator. They'd be happy to fill you in with all that information and get those invitations out to everybody. Once the actual torch run is over, our responsibilities as town captain do not end for the year. It is our responsibility to do a number of other things throughout the year, but this is where it turns fun, and this is where your creativity becomes important. We're going to fundraise, and we're going to fundraise in a variety of different ways. It's your responsibility as town captain to organize events. The events are completely limited to your creativity. The more stuff you can think of, the better we can do. You can always go with the standbys. They're tried and true. They're proven. The tip-a-cops, the cop on tops, dollar drops, 5Ks. If you're in the area of a university, the jail and bails. Anything you can think of beyond that, if you want to bring a new event to it, if you want to create a police department versus department competition, such as a dodgeball competition, a sporting event, basketball or softball, anything of this nature, again, completely bound by your own creativity. Communicate with your leg coordinator, talk about any new ideas you have, and we'd be happy to put together whatever we can. If you're new at this and you have not put together an event in the past, this is your opportunity to reach out to the Torch Run Council. We'd be happy to reach back out to you, help you set up that initial event, help you put it together and do all the logistical stuff to get it going, and we'll even come out if we can and time permits and take part in it. Be happy to do that for you guys. It's just a matter of communicating with the people around you. As town captain, another great point of contact is your neighboring towns. This is a good opportunity for networking in the police world to get to know everybody anyway, but reaching out to those town captains, your neighboring towns, and sharing ideas and assisting each other and putting on events together, all great ideas, all great opportunities to raise funds, and all great opportunities to network and just have fun throughout the year, guys. The last and single most important responsibility of town captains, guys, just be an advocate. Be the person that people come to ask questions. Be the person that people come to for encouragement, and be that person who goes out, talks up the Torch Run, talks up our relationship with Special Olympics, how important it is. Be the person who can offer information onto unified sports, becoming a unified partner, being involved, or just pointing people in the right direction who may want to get involved if it's not going to be you yourself. Guys, it's a fun-filled year. We have an opportunity to get a lot done. You can be as active or as non-active as you want to be. We want you guys to be as active as you can be. We understand that it's time-consuming. We understand that we're asking a lot of you, but as town captains, we are kind of the meat and potatoes of what puts us together. You're in essence, the glue of every event that goes off. I encourage you guys to get involved as much as you can, come up with new ideas, communicate, know those dates for those cutoff dates for t-shirts. Have fun. We hope to see you at several events throughout the year.